Yo, what's up, my YouTube and Instagram family? This your boy Roberto checking in with another conspiracy video. I hope everybody's doing good today. So, as you guys know, the coronavirus is still around. I told you in the next couple weeks they will be pushing the coronavirus agenda again. And that's what's happening right now, guys. They're pushing the coronavirus on us hard. They're talking about it. You know, everything's kind of slowed down from the protesting. And, you know, the attention has kind of went away from the racist thing. Even though things are still happening, people are still being hung from trees. We're still seeing videos. It's not across the media as much. And now the media is starting to shift back to the Covid-19 pandemic that we're in right now. And even within this pandemic, with the coronavirus getting worse, the president is still, you know, allowing this country to reopen when there's, you know, literally thousands of people that are getting this case daily in different states. California just broke the record for the most coronavirus cases in one day, which was over 6,000. And we're just going to continue to see this left and right. Governors opening back up states because they're more worried about the economy than they are people's health. We will see a lot more people with COVID-19 than expected. A lot more people, a lot more deaths. It's going to get to a point where your chances of coming in contact with somebody that has it is going to be like one in every four person is going to have, 4 people are going to have it. 1 in every 4 people are going to have the coronavirus. That's how serious it is getting. It's kind of being brushed off as if it's nothing. Of course, 99% of the people recover. That is not the point. There are people out there that cannot fight this virus off because they have other things like diabetes and cancer and things of that sort. We should not be putting them at risk because we're more worried about the economy bouncing back than we are people's health. That's all everything is about right now, is this economy coming back up. They don't care about us. They don't care about us people. I can tell you that now. These governors, these politicians, this administration, they only want money. And right now, because Trump's going into election and the economy is on the downfall, unemployment is at a record high, he's trying to prevent, you know, the economy being down by the time November comes. Because that's going to kill him. That's going to hurt him very bad. Very, very bad. So he's trying to get the economy back up before election time. So he's basically saying, forget everybody's health. I need to get my economy back up. I don't care about you guys. He's telling people not to wear masks at his rallies. He's telling them to stop testing. None of this stuff makes sense at all. It makes no sense. This is not a Republican Democrat thing. This is a leaders thing. This is poor leadership. Very poor leadership. Right now, no politician should be wanting the country to reopen back up. Now that the pace is opening back up, and our second wave we're getting right now is 20 times worse than the first wave we got. And it's going to be that way. It's going to be that way. Don't be like China and just stop testing and think, you know, we fixed the problem. And then you got millions of people walking around with it and nobody cares. And then people just start dying off. But then again, this is all about population control. So they're going to open the country back up and they're going to have millions of people die. People are going to start dying left and right. This virus is always mutating and changing. It's always changing, which makes it hard to find a vaccine for it because it's always changing. It's not the same as when it first came out. This virus has changed so much. And all our health is at stake right now. We're all at stake. Nobody's safe from the coronavirus. Yes, a lot of us will have no problem fighting it off. Like I said, there's some that can't fight it off. There's babies out there, you know. But they want they want to infect a huge percentage of the population, kill off the weak, and then the strong will be forced to get the vaccine. Okay? Their plan is to kill off the weak people that can't fight off the virus, and then those that are strong enough to fight it off, they're going to force them to get the vaccine. And Trump administration can't handle this. And In a way, his administration was sabotaged because they know he was not prepared for a pandemic and cannot handle a pandemic. So you know what they did? They created a virus to crush his dreams of getting reelected. His chances of getting reelected is slimmer and slimmer. He did not do what the elites wanted him to do. They couldn't control him. He was not being the puppet they wanted, although they did control some things he did, and they don't like that. So now they're going to get him out of there, and they're going to get somebody they can control in there. And that's why you're going to see Biden win the election. Whether you like Joe Biden or not, all leaders, we're just basically voting for who's going to be the better master. Because we're really not getting nobody that cares about us. Okay? These politicians are corrupt. They only care about money. They bribe other countries with money and things of that sort. We need to get a government that's not so corrupt. We need to get people in there that want to do right for us and want to do right for the country. We need to get all these old people that are politicians they have to go. All these people that are 50 and up that are so corrupt in there, they got to go. And we need to get a new wave of leadership. A new wave of leadership. Because right now, it's all about money and corruption. The elites are controlling everything down to the smallest things of what, they control. They have effect on our normal everyday lives. We have the power. We have the numbers, but we don't use it. You got to think, guys. This virus was put out to sabotage his administration and make him look back. So when re-election time came, which was this year, they timed it perfectly. He wouldn't get re-elected. They can easily appoint another leader without people thinking, "Oh, how did Trump lose the election?" Right now, he's doing very terrible in polls. And this is what happens when you're not the puppet they want. And I don't like Trump. I don't. Personally, I don't care for him. He's probably the funniest president we've ever had in history. But I definitely don't like him. But I know, I'm smart enough to know that, this was all planned. The elites planned this. Covid-19 has been in the works for years. The moment he got elected, they knew they were releasing it on him his election year. And Trump basically saying, forget this coronavirus. I'm not going to let them stop me from getting reelected. Open the economy back up. I'm doing rallies. I don't care. And I'm telling you guys before, I believe Trump is sick himself. It's so much going on in the world right now, dog. I just don't like how these politicians don't care about us. They're not doing what's right for us. They don't care about it. If we have free health care and things of that sort, I could understand. Open it back up. People can go to the hospital, take care of it, no problem. Maybe this is a way that we can push free health care on them. Health care for all. This pandemic is the reason why we should have free health care. Nobody should have to go through this. People are dying. People are sick. People are risking their lives just to go to work. We live in a day and age where billionaires can pay the government to make the decisions they want done. These rich billionaires bribing the politicians with money, making elected officials, get hypnotized to their bank accounts. So you got billionaires using their bank account to pretty much get these politicians under their control. It's mind control. I've even heard a story of actually, politicians being under mind control. You get hypnotized for a certain amount of years when you become a politician. They're not serving us. They don't serve the people. They don't care about us. Coronavirus out here slaughtering it and still having a massive effect. Guys, this isn't the worst virus yet to come. This is not the worst. We're just seeing it start. We'll see much, much, much worse. There's going to be a virus that comes that's 10 times worse than the coronavirus, guys. It's only a matter of time before they release it. And they're really going to knock down the population. So if you think this is bad, you got another thing coming. You got another thing coming, guys. COVID-19 is only the start of it. Bill Gates, Dr. Anthony Fauci are brewing up something even bigger. Be prepared, guys. This right here is the test to see how the country can handle it. The real deal is on the way. It's on the way, guys. And the world is slowly reopening. Everywhere around the world is reopening. Not just our government. All around the world, these governments are opening back up. Why? Because they're all controlled by the same people. The same people. Government's in debt with these people. They have to do as they say. We need new leaders that aren't under control of elites and billionaires. Be a politician and do your job, and not let somebody that's making billions pay you some money to do something else. And like I said, politicians are no different. They all sell their souls at some point. Rappers and actors and stuff like, they're not the only people that sell their soul. These politicians, they sell their souls too. And I'm telling you guys, this is why I'm going to get a political position and I'm going to make a change. If my platform gets bigger, guess what? I'm using my platform to help me get that position, and I'm helping the people because I'm all for the people. Black, white, Hispanic, Asian, whatever. I'm for the people. I'm tired of this. We're not going to keep allowing people to mistreat us and allow us the virus to kill us off and allow them to be controlled by elites to make decisions that favor the elite, the billionaires of the world, and nothing for the middle class people. Middle class, we get this shit end of the stick and it's going to end. But that's it for now, guys. Be safe. Stay COVID-19 safe. Do whatever you can do. Don't be fooled. There's a lot of things going on right now. There's a lot of corruption in the world. And I'll talk to you guys later.